Hello everybody and welcome to the vlog. This is Donald and you're at the Moneypit Homestead, and guess who's making an appearance? There's Lisa. Say hi, Lisa.
Hello.
Okay, so she's going to be camera shy today. Anyway, just thought I'd come on here, and I'm getting ready to put some videos together of her and Emily moving the meat chickens. I wasn't involved in that, and then maybe after the video's over I'll explain why I wasn't involved in that. That's a little interesting. Doctors are still trying to kill me. Anyway, stay tuned, and here we go.
Hello everyone. Today's the day we're moving our chickens, our meat chickens, in the chickshaw chicken tractor that Donald built. We moved it closer to the barn because Emily and I are working together, and Lillian and Jeremiah, to move the chickens that are up there to here in as quick as possible so we don't stress the chickens out any. But they are so ready to be on grass. So follow along, see how crazy this is going to work. We are going to try to work with a bucket system. We'll see how it works.
Yep. All right, so the idea is the meat birds are up there and they're extremely heavy. So instead of trying to pack them down one at a time or in several in a box, we thought we would do a pulley system with buckets, lower it out of the loft, take this bucket with chicken to the tractor, and pull them back up again. Let's see if it works.
Hey, bring a couple of those, and then when I'm taking the one off, you could be pulling it up and putting another chicken in. And
Okay.
today. These chickens needed to be out in this weeks ago, but our weather here in Kentucky, in our area, has been raining all the time, or it was so cold, so we didn't want to just shock them. And plus, Don wanted to finish this up, and so it's going to really work really well on our next meat chickens that are up in the barn growing like weeds. They are a really ugly bird, aren't they? But I think they're going to be happy in here. They got plenty of room. Let me get down here where you can see. Plenty of room. I'll go get their water and their feed. Some of them are pecking. Maybe there's some bugs or some kind of vitamins that they're getting now in there. But they're probably a little stressed too from the little move. All right, we'll continue on.
Well, like I said, you can see where the over there by Shep is where the girls had the chicken tractor to begin with, and here's where they come down through here, and you can tell all the tillage and stuff, but grass was a little wet and stuff like that. But look at the way they've tore and fertilized this ground as they went. They sure are doing a good job. And they're it's about the time to take care of them. A couple more days of feeding, and seems like the chicken tractor's doing pretty good. Here's what we're using for water. There. If I was going to make this thing again, I almost think I would put the I think I did a great job. Of course I think I did a great job, but I got the metal on the outside, the screen on the outside. I almost think I would put it on the inside. The reason I think I'd put it on the inside is because every now and then one of them gets their butts up on the side here, and see they got a little manure there. As you can see, we got a hunker down here, and we look, just fed them and moved it again. And Lisa's right, they are a nasty chicken. Nasty looking anyway, but man, are they delicious. Anyway, just thought I'd show you this thing in operation. We are working. The chickens are still moving around. They're getting big. It's about time for freezer camp. Can't wait for freezer camp. I like freezer camp. Well, I don't ever want to go to freezer camp, but I definitely like getting things out of the freezer camp. Oh well. Well, hope y'all enjoyed those videos I put together, and hopefully we was able to give you a little entertainment. But as I said, I'd give you an update, and well, I'm up here sitting on the porch right now. Like I said before, the doctors are thinking trying to kill me, or at least they were. At least the one put the pacemaker in. Remember, we were supposed to be on water pills, but somehow I ended up on blood thinners. One thing led to another. We had big controversies. You can go back and check that. I don't really feel like repeating a lot of that stuff. But anyway, after my arm got better and everything, about the second week, second 2.5, whatever, all of a sudden my ankles started bothering me, and I thought, well, you know, that back little gristle or whatever you want to call it was sore, and I thought maybe the shoes were bad or whatever, and rubbing my heel, it was because it was just the one. And well, so I changed shoes the next day, but on Tuesday, I went to work Monday. On Tuesday, I couldn't walk. I had to leave work. I couldn't walk, and I finally hobbled home. I got Lisa to take me back to Fast Pace in town, a little place. I knew they had took x-rays. I didn't want to go to the hospital, but I knew I needed x-rays. I thought, well, maybe I had hurt my ankle. Never know. And but I hadn't. They took x-rays and stuff. She gave me a cream, which helped. And she said since I was on blood thinners, I finally got a message from the cardiologist to put the pacemaker in, and he finally called me and he said, well, he said if you want to quit taking the blood thinners, or the doctors want you to quit taking blood thinners, by all means, I have no objection. And I told him, I said, well, you didn't really want me on them anyway, so I just immediately didn't even consult the doctor. I just quit taking the blood thinners. I said, to heck with this. So my ankles just, I called my regular doctor, because I didn't have anybody else to talk to. So I called him, and after the lady at Fast Pace, she was extremely nice. She gave me this cream, and evidently she gave my regular doctor a direction to go, because when he finally did it, they wouldn't even see me in the office. They called me and got me on the line. And when I was on the phone, I told him what the Fast Pace did, and he goes, oh, well, I can give you a pill that'll work on the inside since you're not on the blood thinner anymore, and we'll also give you a Z-Pack. So I said, okay. So it wasn't 15-20 minutes, Walmart called me, said, hey, we got the medicine here. So I went in. When I went in, I didn't, Lisa went in for me, and got the medicine. When she got the medicine and everything, I come back, I start taking it, and by Saturday I could walk. I went from not being able to walk at all. I was hobbling around here on crutches that Lisa's mom used to have, and I adjusted them for me, and the first night I crawled up the steps. That's how I couldn't even get up the steps. But anyway, all that said and done, I finally, by Sunday afternoon, I was able to walk around on my foot, and I go, this is just crazy. I don't understand what this medicine's doing to make my foot feel so good. But it looked like my right ankle looked like somebody beat me with a baseball bat. And luckily didn't break it, but they did worked on it pretty good. But they hadn't. So anyway, one thing leads to another, and I had a doctor's appointment for my foot anyway, which was on Thursday. Went to work Monday, no problem. A little sore, a little tender. Tuesday, getting better. Wednesday, getting better. I just so happened, I thought it was the next week. I thought it was this week coming up, but it wasn't. I happened to look down at the calendar and go, good thing I did, because guess what? I had a doctor's appointment for that afternoon, and so I had to leave work early, and which worked out okay, because by the time I got out of the doctor's office and all that stuff, went through all this stuff, I started my weekend early, which is the Memorial Day weekend. And anyway, I got to see the doctor, explained everything to him about my arm, what all went through there, blood thinners, this, that, and the other. And he just looked at me and went, there's no way. I said, what do you mean? He said, if you had something that actually was wrong with your ankle, there's no way it got healed that fast. He said, I'm going to tell you something right now. He says, my best judgment is you had a medicine-induced trauma to your ankle. The medicine that doctor put you on created a trauma in your ankle that, thank God you didn't keep taking those pills. So, well, yes, I know. If it hadn't been for a girl at work that wanted to know what kind of water pills I was on, because there was, after 2 weeks, was having no effect on my arm, me sending her pictures, or over a week, nothing was different. I took some pictures of it and took it into work the next day, and her telling me it was a blood thinner and getting all that started. Like Lisa's told her dad yet last night, I may not be here now. I don't know. Like I said, I think the doctors are trying to kill me. But anyway, I don't have to go back and see him for a while anyway. Maybe I need to find a new cardiologist. I'm looking into that right now, let's put it that way. But anyway, to have a doctor look at you and tell you that you had a medicine-induced trauma to your ankle, and that's a shame. And he just turned around, he says, if you have any more problems, he said, just let me know, and turned around and walked out of the office shaking his head like he couldn't believe what was happening. But the funny thing is the people at the hospital, I think they're losing their mind too. I got 6 x-rays on that again, and There were some people in there, I don't even know where they came from, but nobody gave me a mask, and they were about to lose their mind I didn't have a mask. This is a sad state that we're getting into, sad. Anyway, I'm not going to get into all that. This is terrible. Anyway, well, hopefully you all enjoyed the videos. Hopefully you enjoyed this update, and we'll talk to you when we get a chance to talk to you. Until next time, may God bless your days, because He always has blessed ours.